What's up guys, Jeff Cavalier, ATHLEAN-X.com. So if knee pain is debilitating your workouts, as someone who can certainly attest to that, I know that there's something you gotta start focusing on that you're probably not. And that is not just your muscles when you start training your legs, but what's going on with the tendons that attach those muscles to your bones. Because if you have chronic knee pain, sharp, stabbing knee pain when you're squatting, you probably have some chronic patellar tendonitis that is really wreaking havoc on your ability to lift heavy. But you can do something about it. You got to start training your tendons. And believe it or not, this is something I've known for a long period of time, and I've been working on a lot more in my own training to try to help me overcome my knee issues. Here's what you want to do. First and foremost, you want to go partial range of motion. When I say partial, I'm talking very small, 4 or 5 inches. The second thing you want to do is you want to get multidirectional, multiplanar. A lot of people focus on doing the same exercise, let's say a squat, but they ignore the frontal plane and the sagittal plane and the transverse plane where they're actually moving around in 3 dimensions. We want to do that if we're going to effectively strengthen our tendons. The third thing you want to do is not listen to what a lot of other people tell you to do, and that is to lift really heavy in that partial range of motion. To lift 2 or even sometimes 3 times what you would normally lift through the full range of motion. Guys, if your tendons are inflamed, the last thing you want to do is try to overload them with heavy weights that they're not ready to accommodate. So what you do want to do is go the other direction. Get extremely light. So here's the routine that I'm suggesting you do. And this is one thing that you can literally do 2 or 3 times before you squat. You're going to instantly feel that it loosens you up. You're going to instantly feel a lot less pain in your knees when you go down into that very first squat. So what we do is we walk through here. We go 10 repetitions of these mini squats. And again, the idea here is to try to be a little bit ballistic here, allow the tendons to realize their elasticity, and then bounce you back into that contraction. From here, you take it into the next plane here, the frontal plane, side to side. Again, not just squats, but now we're doing some side lunging. And the fact of the matter is you want to still keep it very short, as you can see, very quick and ballistic, and you want to try to continue to loosen up those tendons to allow them to accommodate to some of your heavier training. The next step is you go back into the transverse plane. So here now we're stepping back at a quarter turn, rotating, allowing our hips to open up, getting those areas that are already probably causing the problem in our knees in the first place to become a little bit more loose and mobile to take some of the strain off of the tendons. Side to side, drop step, another 10 repetitions. And then finally we do our sort of in, out, quick little jumping jacks. Again, accommodating the hips to abduction and adduction. Up and out, up and in, up and out, up and in. You're working that hip through its range of motion, but at the same time allowing your tendons to realize those stresses down through your knee. So again, go partials, go lighter, go multiplanar. Do this before you do your squats and you'll instantly feel a lot less stress on those knees. Now over time, you're going to want to address the thing that's really screwing you up in the first place, and that is probably a tight hip or something wrong with your ankle in terms of the mechanics. Those we've addressed in previous videos and we'll continue to address them and more. The idea though is if you've already got the pain, what are you going to do? Either not do your workout or do something. Do this, I promise it's going to help you. All right guys, if you're looking for a complete training system that puts the science back in strength, allows you to train and overcome injuries that you maybe thought would have knocked you out of the game a long time ago, head over to ATHLEAN-X.com and get our ATHLEAN-X training system. In the meantime, if you found this video helpful, make sure you leave your comments and thumbs up below. Let me know what you want to see. I'll make sure I cover it in a future video here on this channel. I'll see you soon.